Hello HEMA friends and welcome to this new video. Today I am going to give you a brief advice in terms of sparring, which may help you improving your performances, especially as a beginner. You know, many times while approaching sparring as neophyte sword fighters, we tend to find ourselves obsessed with what we are doing. What our hands are doing, where the tip of our sword is, where we should step and how, etc, etc. Don't worry, this is perfectly normal, especially while not having a background in other martial arts, combat sports or more generally sports. This happens because the body still doesn't know the ideal movement patterns we are desperately trying to replicate. But at the same time, we want to execute them so bad, and our conscious mind needs to intervene to try fixing all these problems by itself. The problem which arises from this situation is that if our brain is focused in what we shall do, it can't really think about what the opponent is doing. And this is, funny enough, the very first step needed to create a successful tactic. So, if you are a neophyte and you are approaching sparring right now, here is what you should start trying out instantly, which will improve your sparring dramatically. You have to focus your attention on your opponent. Now you are probably thinking, oh damn it, Federico, why you are telling me something so obvious? Well, you have to know that every obvious thing, besides being obvious, it's true. And sadly, because it's obvious, it also gets easier to forget while thinking about something else. Think about the advices we find on television news during summer, like it will be a hot summer, so remember to drink more water. It's obvious, of course, but you will never imagine how much people I have known in my life who tend to forget to drink enough water during the day. Sounds funny, right? Well, not for them, believe me, especially during hot summers. The same is for focus on your opponent. Everyone thinks that they are doing it every time, but especially for neophytes, this doesn't always happen, and sometimes it doesn't happen at all. So, what to do to improve this situation? How to move forward from thinking about techniques and footwork toward thinking about our opponent? That's simple. Stop caring about the quality of your movements. The real motivation, because many people start thinking about techniques too much, is the need to do things properly and land perfect by-the-book actions from the very beginning. But by trying to do things properly too soon, we may end up obtaining the opposite, because we lose awareness of what is happening around us. For a beginner, sparring is simply not the ideal context to improve the quality of the actions. It may be good to test some new actions from time to time, absolutely, but the main goal is to work on tactics and to apply what our body already knows, more or less, to hit the opponent without being hit ourselves. So, if you are approaching sparring and you are having a hard time landing your action, or you end up in 1,000 of doubles and you can't figure out why, just try to change your mind focus. Look at your opponent, watch what he's doing and try to build up tactics to approach him. So people, I hope this video will help you. I had some spare time to dedicate to video editing today and I decided to share this little advice, mainly meant for neophytes, of course. Let me know what you think about it, if you found it useful or if you experienced something similar through your martial arts practice. Remember people, if you want to help this channel grow up and you want to watch more of my videos, check the link to my Patreon page in the video description. A huge amount of exclusive content awaits you there. Thanks for watching people and, as always, see you next time.